Hi, Fáilte, and welcome to Fireside Sounds with myself, Marian Shanley West. You're very welcome. It's been a rather wet and windy day in Ireland, but nevertheless, it's going to be a nice evening here in the Fireside Sounds studio. Listen, I'm joined in studio by two wonderful guys, and they're from a band called Cash is King. I have David and Joe. You're very welcome into studio.
Thanks, nice to be here.
How was that road trip down to our studio?
Long and lonely.
Long and lonely.
It was.
Listen, it wasn't worth it.
Of course, yeah.
It's early days yet. You haven't seen what I do. Listen here, tell me about Cash is King. It's not just you two, is it? There's a few more fellas involved.
Well, it's just those two today, but there's usually Dahi and Robbie.
Our two Andy guitarists. I'm actually the drummer, believe it or not. So
yeah,
Dahi's in Russia and Robbie's not feeling so well, so I'm feeling here.
He's all the way up in Russia,
so this is your version of the Cajon gone wrong with strings or something, is that it?
I hope we can tackle it now. We'll see what happens.
Well, that's it. I've found a lot of musicians these days are multi-instrumentalists as well, so it's a lot of talent out there in Ireland and further afield.
Very talented.
Great stuff. So listen, come here, talk to me about this single you're going to release on the 22nd
of March.
March.
So that's what we're kind of building ourselves up for. So so it's we released it on the 15th of February.
Yeah, for digital download. So
digital download.
Okay, so it's out there already and people can get it.
So you can get it online.
Great. Into this camera, tell them, give them all the name of the single.
Lights is the name of the track. Cash is King is us, and you can also get us at cashiskingmusic.com as well.
Brilliant stuff. And listen, you're on Facebook as well.
We are, yeah.
Facebook.com/Cash is King Music.
Great stuff. But listen, it's handy enough to remember Cash is King.
Yeah.
Now, tell me the process when it comes to writing. Is it all the band, or are there a few of you that favour the writing process and the rest sort of contribute?
But I'd usually come in with most of the lyrics and kind of nearly a full song together, and some of the time, we usually jam it out.
Great.
And that's what we've actually been doing for the past couple of months now, just kind of jamming it out. But there's every so often as well, there's I come in with a full song and just, we just go straight.
We're not afraid to chop up each other's songs and put them into something better.
And you're not afraid to be honest as well. That's a good process too.
Honesty is best policy when we're all together.
Yeah.
Good. And now listen, everybody's not from Dublin, are they?
No.
Okay, tell
I'm
me.
from Wicklow originally.
Wicklow, that's a good spot.
Dahi's from Kilkenny and Robbie's actually from Dublin and Dave's from Dublin as well.
Well, listen, this show goes out everywhere. In fact, it's all around the world, so I'm sure it's going to hit the counties. We do have them everywhere, so you can say a big hi all around the country. Wicklow, Kilkenny, Carlow, you name it. So come here, when it comes to being on a live gig, is that your preference? You like to get out there and do the gigging scene?
A lot. I think because of Keith, our manager from Keith McLaughlin Management.
Big shout out, Keith.
There we go.
Hey,
he just gets us gigs after gigs, and it's always good. Like we do our practices a lot. We say that every gig is a practice,
Okay.
And it's always good to get out there and get in front of the people.
So important, isn't it, having a manager that kind of be that proactive? And as I saw before, Keith is amazing. He's always in there. He's a busy bee.
Every day,
lots of pies, isn't he?
Yeah. The right kind of pies, though. That's the main thing.
Good pies,
Cool. So you're looking at festivals, guys, are you, for the summer? Where would you like to top? Where would you really like to play?
For me, I'd like to play to maybe Castlepalooza because it's such a cool little gig. Obviously, we'd love to do the picnic and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, electric picnic, Oxygen, even the smallest stage in Oxygen we'll play.
So anybody listening that is away in for the boys, definitely. Yeah, open a few doors. Cash is King is a really good band, I have to say. So, I mean, there's a lot of good Irish bands out there, but I mean, when you're hungry and you want to do it, if you're watching tonight, open a few doors. And Keith is the man, isn't he?
Keith is the man.
Yeah, contact Keith as well. Brilliant stuff. So listen, we might be getting a tune from you guys, I think. What would you like to play for me? And we'll come back and chat a little bit more after the song.
We'll play Caught in the Middle. So here we go.
Oh, well, here we are, guys. We're going to have a little song. It's Caught in the Middle by Cash is King.
When you lose your heart, you got your soul.
Wow. That's why I love my job. I had this moment there, I wished I had a shaker in my hand. It was just ready to go. That was brilliant. Wow, guys, I love that. Listen, that has to be one of your favourite songs to do live, is it? It's just that ambient sound.
We should start with that one. And a lot of our sets we start with that one because it's one that grabs
kind
everyone's
of get
attention.
you going.
It does. Yeah. Did I see a video where you were on stage with that one?
Yes.
You did an acoustic or something?
In Ballyfermot somewhere, there was a kind of a, I think it was in the Civic Centre, and there's a kind of big theatre place that they put on a lot of plays, so we just snuck in there and just done the video. So.
Yeah, it goes in a wonderful direction. You can hear the voice starting, and then it gathers a bit of a momentum, and it creates something else, doesn't it? Really, when you listen to it.
Great acoustics in there as well. You know, so
it's a beautiful song, and that's on YouTube, isn't it? You can get that.
Yeah, there's a couple of live shots of us doing it on YouTube, and I'm sure we have some.
So listen, the drummer with the voice and the guitar.
Yeah. Multi-talented.
Thanks very much. I'm well paid.
Well, it was going on, and I have to say it's a lovely song. If I was going to buy something, I'd be buying that one as well. So I mean, maybe that'll come out as well at some stage.
I think we're probably going to release that as our second single.
Yeah, a lot of feedback from us playing live was that would be, if people wanted to hear another single, that would be the one. That
it's got that kind of creative sound behind it, and I could hear a long bowed cello somewhere in the background there. Am I on the right path here with that?
We're only actually talking about that, like when we're going to go in and do it, we're going to kind of put a few kind of orchestral pieces to it.
Strings onto it, yeah.
Joe, you can play cello. Tell me you can do
it.
Give it a shot there. If you could step in the right direction, because I have to say, it's one of those songs that could be anything.
Yeah.
It's that timeless feel about that song, you know,
as well. I think as well, we've got a lot of feedback over people like that, you know, being in their 40s, 50s as well, that appreciate that sort of music as well, because that's not... Well, we kind of focus on any kind of age kind of bracket, but usually we're heading for, you know, for the
people our age,
and
younger.
But we're getting a lot of good feedback from, you know, people that wouldn't necessarily listen to the.
Well, that's good. I think what you're doing is cross genre, and I think the industry itself is catering for that now, because there's no point in sticking yourself in a little pigeonhole and saying this is who I am, because there's so many mixed talents really, and you can see personality wise you're very different, but you also have you meet in the middle somewhere, caught in the middle somewhere.
There we go.
Boom boom. On iTunes. Well, listen, I'd love to hear another one, because I've just got a taste for it already now, and if you have a little short one we could listen to, that'd be brilliant, because it's just brilliant. And I get the live feeling. You guys definitely go and see these guys live, because look, I'm getting a taste here in the studio, and you know what, I already want to hear another song. We're going to go Cash is King.
There we go. This one is called
Cold.
Which we're not.
We're not. We're loving it.
And a cup of tea.
There we go.
Make it
at it all. That was fabulous again. Again, in my head, I can hear the long string violins. I'm so on the same page with the music. It's a really nice kind of listenable music sound that you create as well. And I do agree with you, that's going to suit a lot of age groups.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
I think as well, like we've started off kind of doing acoustic gigs. And we kind of developed into obviously doing electric gigs and just normal band gigs, but we kind of still do the both, acoustic and.
And has that one got a big drum sound? Because I could hear a stage where I could feel the drums were coming into it somehow.
It's funny kind of off kind of beat. Like you don't like. It's got a nice melody, so we don't I don't try to ruin the melody by whacking out the drums. And we do have songs where the drums are like.
So your percussion.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but like sometimes you have to take a seat back and just let the song take over. You know.
Brilliant. Well, listen, guys, I really enjoyed having you in the studio, and it's lovely to have live sound, and I think it's very important. So throw one last link into that camera, and we're going to say a quick goodbye. This is Cash is King, and you can get them on
iTunes. You can go on to our website, casheskingmusic.com, and you'll get all the links to our iTunes and.
You can find us on Twitter as well.
Yeah. Twitter, everywhere.
We're social bunnies.
Just type in Cash is King and you'll get us. And facebook.com/Cash is King.
Listen, guys, thanks very much for coming into the studio. I'm looking forward to hearing a new song. Right, listen, earlier in the week I was down in Carlow and I was at the Celtic Cross Ball, charity ball, and you know something, I met up with two wonderful women and also some of the members of the staff of the Carlow Dolman Hotel. Listen, guys, you have to watch this. It's a bit of fun. Join me for Fireside Sounds in a wonderful hotel called the Dolman Hotel in Carlow. With me are two wonderful ladies. I have Elaine and I have Vanessa, and they're joining me for a very special reason tonight. There's a charity ball and it's all in aid of Celtic Cross National Free School, I might say, in Kolkata. Hi girls.
Hi.
Listen here, you guys went to school together a few years ago. Only a few years ago. And then you didn't see each other for a while and you met up where?
We met at a hen night 3 years ago.
Yeah, up in Carrick and Shannon.
Yeah.
So after the hen you decided to keep friends and then you decided to do something wonderful and organise a charity ball for tonight. Tell me about that. Vanessa, what happened?
Well, I got married last July, so after my wedding I decided that after organising the wedding, and I went, okay, that I'd organise something, and just thought of Elaine's school. So then just started last August then organising all this, and
it's all of a sudden now. It's here. So 12 months in the planning, really, is it?
Well, about 6 months.
6 months.
So it's not too bad.
But it's flown, has it?
Yeah.
Listen here, you're looking fabulous. I love your outfit. Tell me, where did you get the outfit?
I own a shop called Magic Moments Carlow. It's just outside of Carlow. So I sell bridal wear and special occasion dresses, flower girl dresses, the whole lot. So.
Okay, so I think you should give everybody a link to your Facebook. It is
facebook.com, Magic Moments Carlow, all one word, and you'll get me there.
And it's all very dressy stuff.
Yeah, it'd be all special occasion wear, so got wedding guests or a ball.
Any kind of outfit.
Any kind of outfit.
And they can design it themselves and come into you and say, could you make this?
I can just send it to my suppliers and
fabulous.
They can make it for me.
Good idea.
Yeah.
And it's needed as well for us girls. Very important.
Oh, yes.
Especially no matter how outrageous the costume is, you want it made, isn't that it as well?
Yeah.
And for a good cause tonight, really.
Yeah.
Now, tell me all about this wonderful trip to Calcutta. What happened?
Well, my first trip to Calcutta was for 2 weeks of my Easter holidays in 2005. I just wanted to go out there to basically get it out of my system. I'd always dreamed of going there and thought, can I go or should I go, or just I never made it until a friend was saying to me one day, if you go and you like it, you can always go again. If you go and you don't like it, it's out of your system. You've tried it. So I visited charities every day. I was out there, various organisations, and a lot of them were schools in the slums. One was in the middle of a rubbish dump, and with black pigs running around and an odd rat here and there. And then I visited orphanages and some of Mother Teresa's organisations as well. And the first few days I was there, I thought, this place is just mayhem. The noise, the sweating, the smell, everything about the whole city. You can't walk on the footpath. There's so many either sleeping or playing on the footpath. And then eventually 2 weeks later I just fell in love with the place, and on the whole flight home I actually planned my next trip.
Wow.
So it went from there. I went back then in 2006 and worked with 2 organisations in January and February, and it was at the end of 2006 that the school came about, that I was linked in with 8 schools in the slums, and I drew up an art programme for them, basically making things from recycling, which is what I love doing in school as well. So making things from recycling, from plastic bottles to cardboard, empty crisp packets, everything that was possible, even to tracing around their hands and making hedgehogs, squirrels and different things. And it was in visiting them that Nandu was the organiser. He was one of the coordinators for those schools, and I asked him could he bring me to his village, which was 3 hours outside Calcutta, because a friend of mine had asked me if she could sponsor a child. So I thought children in the city have access to various organisations like Goal and Concern. So I said in the village they wouldn't have any access at all. So we went out to the village and interviewed 6 children, and myself and 2 friends decided, okay, I can't leave now after interviewing 6 of them and getting their hopes up. We said we would sponsor 2 each. So on Christmas Day 2006 I met Nandu in the city to give him the money for these 6 children, and he turned around to me and he said, you know, you're trying to help all these individual children, why not build a school and help more than one child? So I initially laughed. I didn't even have my own house.
Small task, isn't
yes,
it?
I didn't even have my own house at that stage. I was like, how am I supposed to build a school? I said, Nandu, I said, I can afford the flights to come here, but I said, I don't even have my own house.
Wow.
So the thought was there then, and I thought, can I really do this? Yeah. And it basically just went from emailing everyone that was in my email account, and the responses I got from people, it was like, look, you can have a fundraiser here and there, and we can, you know, people will help you raise the money, and, you know, to think about it. So surveys were done in 6 villages, and I pinpointed Perketkery, where Celtic Cross is, because the children were walking 4 kilometres to the nearest school and in their bare feet. So that was why I chose that area as well, and then it went from there.
Are you not exhausted even? I'm tired. It's fantastic, your energy and enthusiasm, because most people, when they do go to places like that, they genuinely want to help, but they feel powerless, and they have the thought, I'll help, but they don't continue the process when they come back to Ireland. Yes. So all credit to you, that's the first thing. It's a wonderful thing to do. And then all of a sudden you decide it's a good idea to have a ball. That was your idea. Yeah. At the end of the day you said, well, why don't I do this? I'm not busy enough in my life.
Yes.
So has this taken a lot of preparation to get to here as well?
It has really. At this stage, I wonder I'm not divorced after 6 months of marriage. But no, it has been a lot, like even email and different suppliers, like for prizes and things like that. But we've got great response. We've got some fantastic prizes, even like we've weekends away. Sunway have given us a holiday voucher for €200. We've and a good few of the businesses from around town have sponsored us as well. Like even one jewellers gave us a necklace set, Goldmark Jewellers. And they're €150 for a necklace set. Like, it's fantastic.
It's beautiful.
So listen, are you taking donations after tonight as well? Is there a set account that people can donate to?
Yes, I have a set account, because there's even some people actually have direct debits going in every month. Like actually 2 of them who do. I only met one of them for the first time tonight. She's from Cork, so she's after travelling up. So and then.
Well, Elaine, can you tell on that camera what account people, if they're listening now, can actually donate into?
The account it's in the AIB Bank in Tullow in County Carlow, and the account number is 03259 and the sort code is 933325, and the account name is Elaine Jones Calcutta.
Fabulous.
So just to put
and
Calcutta.
It doesn't matter if it's euros, single digits, or it's millions. We've seen millions. Somebody out there is listening. Maybe there might be a few more schools on the back. It's a wonderful thing you're doing. And listen here, your outfit, is this from the same shop?
No, I actually borrowed this from a friend. Okay. So thank you, Sinead, for lending me your dress.
It's a wonderful thing. And I think you're going to have a great night as well, because you've really put the groundwork in behind what you're doing.
Well, Vanessa has done the entire work for tonight. I can't take any credit.
Well, the seed was sown, I think, when you came back on that flight from Calcutta, wasn't it, really?
I wouldn't be doing it tonight if there wasn't a charity to do it for.
It takes great friends I think, to do something like this and still be talking on the night.
Not killing each other.
I do be telling her not to stress, and what do I do? Start up this so to stress her out more.
Well, I think you can kick your heels up later on and get out.
Oh yeah,
So
we
you
will.
have a casino night as well. Is there a casino downstairs as well?
No, it's in the room as well. Yeah, that's
The
up, and then we've dancers after the meal, and then a DJ for the night.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So listen, are you going back to Calcutta? Can I ask? Is there another school lined up, or what are you doing? I have a feeling there's more plans. You're not always
on her.
People often ask me that, but when the school was initially built, it was 4 classrooms, and it was nursery class 1, class 2 and class 3. Yeah. Because we decided we wouldn't take up until class 4 that year, because all the children, the teachers would have to get to know the children and they would have to grade them and everything. So then the following year I realised, okay, we're going to need an extra classroom. So we built on another classroom, which was 30 foot by 21 foot. So the man managing it for me was saying, no, it's not needed. I said, I don't care. The land is there. Build it 30 foot. Right. So I measured it out for him when I was there in 2008 and decided there and then build another classroom. And then, yes, it was 2008. So then that was built and it's divided by a partition. So that's the 5th classroom. And on the other side, we have vocational training. And we've 4 sewing machines there, where the mothers who normally are working out in the fields are actually using the sewing machines. 8 trained on the first slot, and now 8 more are being trained this year. But the first 8 that trained actually made the uniforms, actually not last year, 2011, made the uniforms for all the children last year in the school. So I pay them now rather than paying a shop. So, and then the last development then was a computer room, which we were donated 5 laptops last year and computers from Carlo IT. So I just have to organise transportation to get them out. The laptops have been brought out.
So you need an airplane or you need trucks? What
well,
are you both?
Yes, or containers. I just need to get prices for the various sizes of containers and
so
our trucks.
Listening with containers or trucks or
would be
airplanes,
great.
Get in contact here, because it would be wonderful.
Would be greatly appreciated. So we actually, there was another piece of the land left, so I said, right, build the wall out again to the end wall, to the boundary wall. So that's now going to be the computer room, and it's all kitted out and concrete put on the floors and everything. So it's ready for development.
How amazing are you two guys? Seriously, that's wonderful news. And what you're doing is you're helping them to help themselves, which is a wonderful thing to do.
Yes.
And I think that's it. You're not just putting the money into it, you're putting life and energy.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to hearing what happens in the future with all of this.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for taking out from your wonderful glamorous time tonight and coming in to have a little chat with me here as well.
Thank you very much.
And that's it, guys. I think we're finished with our chat. Maybe we'll have our cup of tea now and relax for a few minutes.
Okay.
As you can hear in the background, I am here in the Dolman Hotel in Carlow. It's a very exciting night and it's very busy, but I'm joined by 2 very vital members of the staff, and I have luckily beside me Mr. Colin Duggan.
Thank you.
And I also have Melissa.
Thank you.
Melissa, you're front of house, aren't you?
I am, yes.
What kind of a job is it? Now, give us the truth here. In the Dolman Hotel, of course.
It's all good, it is. It can be very busy at times, but we keep smiling.
And you're very smiley, aren't you?
I am. I do try.
Like myself.
She should win prizes for smiling.
Yeah.
Well, you're really happy too. Now, listen, most managers I see don't go around with the grin that you have.
Well, it's easy with a good staff like I have, you know.
Well, that does
Good,
make a
and
difference.
it is a good, friendly staff.
And you're here many, 15 years?
15 years, yeah.
And have you seen much change?
We've seen change in the economy, in the staff, but a lot of our great staff have stayed with us for a long time. So.
And you're very busy tonight.
Yeah, we've got the charity Debs tonight, and some cyclists, and also Stargagan was with us with his roadshow today.
MRIP, which is a fantastic show. We talked to him as well, so which is great stuff. And listen, have you any plans? Do you actually have a life outside of work, or is it full on here for the rest of the evening?
Full-time golfer, you know.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
So you do get a break?
Oh, I do, yeah. And everyone has their own home life, and whether it's golf as a release, or they go just cycling or swimming like yourself, you know.
And are you full-time here?
I'm part-time.
Part-time, so you get a few days off to yourself?
I do. I'm in college as well. So
brilliant. What are you studying?
I'm studying law, so I don't know whether it's punishment or...
later on.
Hopefully you won't have need for too many legal assistants in the Dolman Hotel. But listen here, it's a brilliant sort of an old-style kind of venue as well. When you look around, and the whole sort of the ambience is very sort of like a monastery or something. Is there a reason for that?
When the property was originally built, the owner at the time went to a couple of auctions, and one of them was actually a monastery, where he bought some fantastic antiques, and we filled a library full of monastic books. So if you go in there, you won't see anything that might be a bit blue or anything like that.
Oh,
be very safe.
Oh, brilliant! So that's what I noticed about here as well, is that there's a lot of families, a lot of children, and you can hear the noise in the background here. There's a lot of fun, but it's not over the top. It's actually a nice, relaxing place to come and have a break.
Lovely space.
And I have to say, your rooms are absolutely fabulous. So you let us have a room earlier today, and it's just beautiful. Was that the bridal suite you gave us?
It is the bridal suite.
I knew it.
But on your next day, I'm sure you can say again, bridal suite.
Very good. I just say Fireside Sounds.
That's it.
You'll remember me, of course.
Of course.
I mightn't be wearing the ball gown, but if you invite me to another ball, I'll definitely come as well.
Definitely.
So listen, it's a very busy hotel as well.
Yeah.
Do you have many staff? You have a lot of staff here.
We've got 65 staff with us.
Wow.
With part-time and full-time.
Great.
But it's a good, strong, friendly staff.
Yeah, and you know what? It's a very handy drive as well for Dublin if anybody wants to take a break at all.
They're only 45 minutes these days.
45 minutes, and the road is really good. So long as you don't actually take the first turn for Carlo.
Yeah.
You take
don't take the scenic route. Yes.
Don't take, because we were very surprised. We actually looking at, I don't know, was it Claire? I think.
Yeah.
Hi, Claire. She said to me, "Don't take the first one," and we could have taken the scenic route. So I'm delighted to say it was very straight once we got off the road as well.
Yeah.
So it's a wonderful place to stay, and I'd recommend it to anyone to stay. But thank you very much for having us here tonight.
Thank you.
I hope we return.
Enjoy the rest of your stay.
I might just take a break in fact here as well. This is the Dolman Hotel in Carlow, and you should take a break, guys. This is Fireside Sounds. Take care.